Hello YouTube, and today I'm recording from my phone as well as recording in a different spot. Aren't I very versatile? But anyway, getting into the actual video itself, we're looking at the rest of my mini tank collection, because the last video I did on these basically got nothing compared to some of my other ones. So I just decided that instead of trying to milk all of these for, I don't know, 18 more episodes, I would just do them all at once, since I'm really never going to get around to doing each individual episode for just two tanks. So I guess we'll start from the left. Over here is a custom tank that I built. I based it off of maybe the Russian BMTs, which are three-wheeled. And, you know, they have their guns and everything, and the US AUVs, I believe they're called, but I could be wrong on that. But basically it's just this little three-wheeled tank that I built because I got bored and didn't really have anything else to do. I just broke the barrel because I'm just the smartest. But if the barrel were still on there, you'd be able to move the gun up and down. But I'm a dingus and I don't know how to do that correctly with the camera. And right here is a trailer that you can just hitch right on. I mean, it's a little bit, weird, if you're going over terrain, but it works. You get a spare tire on there that actually, comes off and everything. You can put it on these. Yeah, rotate back and they rotate forward too, so that way you can look a bit more realistic. So let's just take this and shove it way over there. Not off the table though. Right here we'll just look at this little guy. He's a little tiger Porsche that I built. I saw a video for someone building a tiger, and I decided that I was just going to go through my parts and see if I could build one. And it came out looking like this, so I just said it was a little tiger Porsche because of how sort of sleek it looks. But yeah. That's a thing. So we'll just put you over there. Right here is a sort of a chunky one, I guess you could say, but it's kind of just built low to the ground, so we'll just get low to the ground with it. It is a T-95, a very big and heavy American tank. I think only one was built, and it had a big gun, weighed about, I want to say a little over 100 tons, could be wrong about that, but it was a big monster of a tank, but it never saw combat because it was so big and it was made so late in the war, so that's kind of sad. But anyway, moving right along, here we have a Japanese tank. This is the Type 95, I believe, and this was confiscated after World War II. It never saw combat, and it was mainly just a sort of prototype tank, but all these turrets do move independently. As you can see, I'll just use this back one since it's easier to get to, and I broke the top turret off. But yeah, you can see that. Just a quick little bit of history. The Japanese tanks, they weren't really interesting, not a lot of them, unless you like amphibious tanks, because they were not a land-conquering sort of empire. Their empire mainly stretched across islands. So tanks weren't really something that would be any use to them. Well, it would be use, just not very much. This is kind of a tiny model of P1000 monster, or just a Schwer Gustav, depending on what you really care about. And I just realized that I put something in the wrong spot. This doesn't go here. It goes on the back. But yeah, this is a nice thing. It goes up and down. It's got the gears on the side that kind of make it look good. It's got these little doodads that make it go up and down. So it's kind of like suspension. Do a little 360 right here so you can just get an idea. I kind of like this thing because I built it in about 20 minutes and I think it came out pretty good. So just take that and set it over there. Move right along to this little guy. He's something that I threw together with spare parts after I built Lil P1000. It was just a little, like a tiny baby mouse, and the turret does move. The gun doesn't go up and down, however. But I like to refer to this thing as the metal slug. So I'll put that right over there. And right here we've got the British Tong. This was a tank built by the British. Only one or two were made because they thought that if another World War broke out like it did, that it might end up like World War I, where it was trenches. So they built a really long tank so it could span the trenches really easily, but we can see that didn't happen, so it was kind of abandoned. And last but not least, the KV-6. Now, I might actually be dismantling this and building something else because it has come to my attention that this was never a real thing, and it was only something that was the brainchild of either a board modeler or someone who really wanted to troll people. But at first I believed this was a Russian prototype tank, kind of a land battleship. But no, it never existed. So that's kind of embarrassing when I first found out, but hey, I still like it, so I'm kind of leaning towards just leaving it. So yes, that big pile over there, wait here, let's finish the pile there. That big pile is all my little tiny tanks that I devoted probably a good 2 hours into building all of them, and now I've put it all into a 5.5-minute video. Wow, life accomplishments. But yeah, so that's pretty much all of it. And if you like this video, give it a like and share with your friends and do whatever, and I don't really care. And then you're going to give it another 1,000 views because the P1000 rat got a whole bunch of views. But yeah, bye, look at my tree. Just keep looking at my tree.